Hi, this is Carol from Owl's Nest Quilters, and you're cutting it up with Carol. Today we need to talk seriously. What I would like to talk to you about is the difference between a big box machine and a dealer machine. Because I know, again, there's a lot of questions out there on the internet and through Facebook about what machine I should get, where I should get it, and it seems as though the majority of the people, at least on the group that I'm a part of, buy their machines either online, used, or from a big box store. I know that finances are sometimes play a huge role in our decision making, but the old saying that we get what we pay for really does apply to machines. A scan and cut machine is just as important as a sewing machine in terms of quality. So if you buy your sewing machine from a big box store, you know that it comes with certain limitations. The same applies to your scan and cut. Not all scan and cuts are created equal. And there is a reason that you are paying less for the machine, is because there are fewer features and the quality is just not as good. And so you are paying less for those machines. We actually had a customer come in for a class, and she was bringing her scan and cut that she had bought from a big box store. And we were going through an activity, and quite a bit of it she was not able to do because her machine, even though it appears by the box and by the look of it that it is the same machine as what we were all using, it wasn't. And she became quite frustrated, and then ended up leaving the class because her machine was just, it didn't have the features that she was hoping that it would have. And again, that's because you're buying a less expensive machine. In addition, by buying it online or used or from a big box store, you're not getting the education that you would get from a dealer. And again, that's another source of a lot of your frustrations, is that you haven't been educated in how to use your machines. You know, try to find someone in a big box store that knows how to work your scan and cut, or any machine for that matter. You know, it's probably like finding a needle in a haystack. You may find somebody, but most likely you won't. Try getting your machine serviced, and you will get another load of frustration because they don't have the resources to service them. You'll end up having to ship your machine to an outside service person, and then you're without your machine for quite some time. If you buy your machine from a dealer, you get more than just the machine. You are paying a higher price, yes, but you are getting all of the features that are advertised for that machine. But you are also getting the education, the service, the warranties. You're getting a whole lot for your money. And you know, most dealer stores, if they sell the scan and cut, they have educated, trained teachers who can instruct you on how to use your machine. And at Owl's Nest Quilters, we offer those introductory classes for free if you buy the scan and cut from us. And so, you know, as long as it takes for you to become familiar with the machine and its features, we will work with you. We often have basics class, and in fact one is coming up in the near future. And if it's something that you can join us with via Zoom, please feel free to do so. Give us a call and we'll get you set up. So I'm not really getting anything out of this except for, you know, because I can't sell you a machine from far away. You have to be in my territory in order for me to buy a machine. So I'm telling you the truth. I think a lot of the frustrations that people are experiencing online are A, because you're not educated in how to use the machine, but also because you're using a machine that probably can't do well what you are wanting it to do. And so there's a lot of frustration. There's a lot of people, you know, out there saying, oh, I wish I would have bought one. I should have bought a Cricut. And although Cricuts are nice machines, they don't nearly have the capacity to do all that the scan and cut can do. So I appeal to you to seek out a dealer in your area, and if the ScanNCut is something that you really do want to invest in, then I would go and invest in it and get the line of machine that you can afford, but that will give you the opportunity to grow, because the more you're educated, the more you want to do. And so, if your budgets allow for it, I would get the top of the line. If they don't allow for it, then I would get one of the top models, but an older version of them that are still available. So there are a lot of opportunities for you, and there's just so many other things that you can do with these machines that you just simply can't do with those big box machines. In addition, independent shops are they in themselves are an investment. And if you want your independent shop to survive, then you need to invest in that shop. The big box stores aren't going anywhere. Amazon will be here forever. Walmart will be here forever. And your tiny shop, your mom and pop shop, your quilt shop that you love to go to and hang out may not be there. And this pandemic, unfortunately shut a lot of people down. And so that's another reason for going through a dealer, is that you want your shop to stay open, and that requires you to invest in that shop. So good luck. I hope that you found this information worthwhile, and I hope that a lot of you will be steered toward getting your next machine or your upgraded machine through a dealer.
Owl's Nest Quilters, because you love to create.